What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you Battle Hub Draft League Season 6. I am coach of your California Trailblazers, and we are back with more BHDL action. Um, I'm very excited for a brand new season. We got an amazing group of guys making this happen for us season after season, so I'm very grateful to be a part of this sixth season of BHDL. And the coolest part about this league, every season there's a new set of rules, a new set of challenges. So I'm very excited. You guys should be too. And with that being said, we're gonna hop right into the rules. So the draft rules are very simple. Draft order is randomized. The draft is done in a snake format, which means we go 1 through 16. Top to bottom, and then we go 16 all the way back up to 1, bottom to top. Each coach has 105 points to draft 10 to 11 Pokemon. Also, each coach has 11 points to select 2 Terra Captains. And unlike last season, this season isn't open Terra. We have 3 designated Terra types for 2 Terra Captains. Very cool, very easy to understand. But with that being said, we are going to hop right into the draft order. Here we are with the draft order. Let's give a quick shout out to every last coach that you see before us. But let's talk about our number 3 placement. This is the second time in BHDL history where I've landed the number 3 spot. It's safe to say that number 3 does look good on me. I experienced 4 snipes, right? But other than that, I was able to get almost every Pokemon I wanted. So I am very proud of the team I drafted and ended up with. Ideally, I would like to be 1, 2, 3, or anywhere at the bottom. 14, 15, or 16, absolutely incredible spots to be if you're in a draft league. But yeah, man, with that being said, let's just hop right into our first Pokemon. For my very first pick, I chose none other than the Gen 2 legend himself, Heracross, one of my all-time favorite bug types. Here we have 125 attack, 85 speed, usable, not bad, but that 125 attack is nothing to play with. All 3 of this Pokemon's abilities are amazing. Swarm, I think boost our bug type attacks. Guts, the minute we get status, our attack stat jumps through the roof. And Moxie, every time we get a kill, we are able to boost our attack even further. This Pokemon, like I say, is a premier wall breaker. He gets a lot of other cool support options for the team, which I will not be spoiling here. But I am very happy to have Heracross on board. I've never drafted this Pokemon. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've had this Pokemon one other time in SDA a few seasons back. So I'm very happy to have him on the Trailblazers once again. So moving on to my next Pokemon. The California Trailblazers are happy to announce our second round pick, the one, the only Tinkaton. I love this Pokemon so much. This is the 3rd time I've drafted it. Tinkaton has 85 HP, absolutely incredible. 75 attack isn't the strongest. However, Tinkaton does have a 160 base power signature move in Gigaton Hammer. Special defense 105, absolutely solid. And then we have 94 speed, very respectable. Tinkaton has the best type combo in the game, Fairy and Steel. We have a ton of support options. We got Thunder Wave, we got Stealth Rocks. This Pokemon is here to slay the competition, and I'm very happy to have you back on the Trailblazers. And with that being said, we are moving on. For my 3rd pick, we have a California Trailblazers debut. We got Zoroark. This is a true mixed attacker. We have 105 attack, 120 special attack, 105 speed. We are extremely strong, really frail. However, we are here to play mind games with our signature ability Illusion. The opponent has to account for us each and every turn, and one bad play around this Pokemon could be your demise. I'm very happy to have you this season on the Trailblazers, and Zoroark, you are going to be a solid addition to the squad. And we are moving on. For my 4th round pick, we have none other than Slowbro. Slowbro is absolutely incredible. It pairs well with my Tinkaton, it pairs well with my Zoroark, it pairs well with my Heracross. So I'm very glad to have Slowbro here. He's packing 95 HP, 110 defense, 100 special attack, 80 spadef. You're not killing this thing with any one hit. We have 1 solid ability in Regenerator. Oblivious on tempo, we never talk about those. 1 or 2 Calm Minds. This thing is an underrated sweeper. Probably almost impossible to kill. We have a ton of support options for like Scald, Yawn, Slack Off. This Pokemon can do so much work. I'm so happy to have you, Slowbro, and you are more than prepared to defend our team with everything you got. So welcome aboard, and we are moving on. For my 5th round pick, the California Trailblazers are proud to announce our first Terra Captain, Altaria. Altaria has decent bulk, right? We have 75 HP, we have 90 defense, very nice. 105 special defense is very respectable, and 80 speed on a kind of a passive wall like Altaria is actually pretty good. We have 2 amazing abilities, Natural Cure allowing us to be a status sponge, Cloud 9 negating weather effects. This is going to be primarily here, like I said, to be a status sponge. It's going to be our ground immunity. I have a lot of different support options with Altaria. I don't want to go into too much detail, but Altaria is going to be a very solid addition to our team, and I'm very happy to use it as a Terra Captain. So with that being said, we are moving on to our next Pokemon. And for my 6th Pokemon, we have another California Trailblazers first. We have my favorite Rotom, Rotom Heat. We have a very laughable HP stat with 50. We do not talk about that. However, our defense, special attack, and special defense stat are absolutely phenomenal. This Pokemon is extremely versatile, so having 86 speed is a nice cherry on top. This Pokemon is a ground immunity, but other than that, it can pivot with Volt Switch. It supports our team with Will-O-Wisp and Thunder Wave. If I really need this Pokemon to be offensive, it can do that with Nasty Plot. You can slap, several different items on this Mon because of how versatile it is. So with that being said, I'm very happy to have Rotom on my team. And yeah, we are moving on. For my 7th round pick, we have a Pokemon that came straight out the mud to join the Trailblazers this season. We have Clodsire. Clodsire has a whopping HP stat of 130, 100 special defense. If you don't hit this Pokemon with purpose and intent, you will not be killing Clodsire. Clodsire provides us hazards, spikes, and stealth rocks. Set of sweepers, if you dare to try it, we will be laughing at you as you try to proceed to set up in front of us. And yeah, Clodsire is the backbone of our team, and we are proud to have you this season. And we are moving on. Here we have our 8th round pick. The California Trailblazers are pleased to announce our 2nd Terra Captain, Glaceon. This Pokemon is absolutely insane. 130 special attack. This Pokemon is here for one reason and one reason only. He's here to click Stab Ice Beam, Stab Blizzards, Shadow Ball, Terra Blast. It's here to break walls. It's here to ruin lives. We got Glaceon, and we're happy to have you. And with that being said, we are moving on. Here we have our spin blocker, our 9th round pick, our ghost type. We got Brambleghast. This Pokemon is absolutely crazy with 115 attack, 90 speed, 80 special attack is also not bad. We have 1 solid ability, Wind Rider. It grants us full immunity to all wind-based moves, even stuff that can kill us. This Pokemon provides me Priority Shadow Sneak and Spikes. I have a lot of plans planned for this Brambleghast. I will not be going into detail here. But just know, Brambleback Gas is here to slay the runaway, and with that being said, we are moving on. Here we have my 10th round pick, my final Pokemon on the team, Sceptile. This Pokemon is here for one thing and one thing only. This Pokemon is here for speed. We have an 85 attack, 105 special attack. This Pokemon is a true mixed attacker. Overgrow and Unburden, very solid abilities. Overgrow powers up our grass moves when we're low. Unburden grants us pretty much the ultimate speed control when we have an item that's been consumed. This is a 2-time Trailblazer, so this shows you guys how fond I am and how much faith I put into this Pokemon. So Sceptile, welcome aboard, and I have no doubt you will be killing it this season. And with that being said, we are moving on to check out this squad. Let me know how we did. If I was to grade this squad, I would give this squad an A, easy. This squad has everything a team needs. We got power, we got speed, we got bulk, we got hazards, we got priority. This team has everything. But you guys let me know how we did. What do you guys think of the squad? BHDL season should start within a week. Stay tuned. And with that being said, Pokemastered is out.